Located 35 miles west of Atlanta, Villa Rica, Georgia is known for its quaint southern atmosphere, friendly people, and its deep sense of heritage and tradition. In addition to being the location of Georgia's first gold strike and the home of Coca-Cola founder Asa Candler, Villa Rica proudly lays claim to being the birthplace of the founder of gospel music, Dr. Thomas A. Dorsey. Each year, the city proudly celebrates Dr. Dorsey's contributions to the world of gospel and blues music by holding the Thomas A. Dorsey Gospel Blues Festival. Thomas Dorsey was born in Villa Rica, Georgia on July 1, 1899, the son of one of the ministers for Mount Prospect Baptist Church, which still stands today on a hill overlooking downtown Villa Rica. As a youngster, Dr. Dorsey developed his love for music by listening to his mother, the church's organist and piano player, as she practiced her pieces for that week's church services. With work prospects slim in the Villa Rica area, the Dorseys later moved to Atlanta. As a young man, Dr. Dorsey studied music formally in Chicago and gained a reputation as Georgia Tom, one of the leading blues pianists of the time. It was Dorsey's considerable skills at combining Christian praise with elements of blues and jazz that formulated the style of gospel music as it is known today. Dorsey's best-known composition has its roots in personal tragedy.
And the story goes that he was in St. Louis organizing the National Convention of Gospel Choirs and Choruses, and his wife was pregnant at the time. And he got the telegram stating that his wife had died, and on his way home, or when he got home, he found out that the baby had died in childbirth also. And after the funeral, it says that he was very distraught, and he had went off in this room with the piano and said he was tinkling on the piano, and he heard this music in his head, and he started playing it on the piano, and the words came to him, and that's how the famous song, Precious Lord, Take My Hand, came to be in place. And it said it soothed him, and it sort of helped him get through his time of grief and mourning.
Dr. Dorsey went on to compose several other worldwide hits. His music has been recorded in more than 32 different languages and covered by such internationally known artists as Elvis Presley, Johnny Cash, Red Foley, and Mahalia Jackson, whose recording of Precious Lord, Take My Hand was reputed to be the favorite song of Dr. Martin Luther King and was sung by Jackson at his funeral. Thomas Dorsey died in 1993, and the following year the idea was proposed to form a choir in his honor in his hometown of Villa Rica.
There was a guy by the name of Evan Wilson that knew a history of Dr. Dorsey through his father-in-law and being in colleges and things, and he talked to the then mayor of Villa Rica, Mr. Ted Lee, and was asking him about things that could be done in Villa Rica to commemorate Dr. Dorsey and his name wouldn't get lost. So he suggested that he would talk to me, and we met, and my suggestion was, well, since he was about music, why don't we do a choir? We mail out letters all over the counties and the different areas to put this choir together. And we did get it. We rehearsed, and we had our first Dorsey Day around his birthday in 1994.
Since that first festival, the event has become a yearly tradition. Each year, on the last weekend of June, the choir and its board of directors work closely with the city of Villa Rica in bringing in top-name gospel and jazz bands from around the world. And now, the Thomas A. Dorsey Choir and its board of directors are looking to the future to expand the event and perpetuate the memory of one of Villa Rica's best-known natives.
The future, the goals of this festival is to have a big weekend festival where it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So hopefully in the near future we will get to the point where we have a full weekend and where people will come from all over the country to Villa Rica, Georgia to help celebrate Dr. Thomas Dorsey, the father of gospel music.
The Thomas Dorsey Festival and Choir, that whole organization operates off of, it's non-profit, operates off of contributions 100%. Board of Directors puts together the annual festival. We put together the entertainment, and then from there, at the simultaneously, we have a finance fundraising committees that that go out and solicit throughout the community, and that's something that we have to succeed is money. We can't send the choir to the National Convention without money. We can't put on the Dorsey Festival. We can't bring in the great gospel singers that we do. We can't bring in the blues and jazz people that we have on Friday and Saturday night to honor that part of the Dorsey legacy without the contributions.
This is such a phenomenal effort that we have going in honoring Dr. Dorsey. I am really very, very, very proud of the way that the community has come together. They love Dr. Dorsey, they show it. We're a small town, and yet Villa Rica has succeeded in constructing such a wonderful amphitheater and naming it for Dr. Dorsey, which I think is just really a testament to the influence that he has had.